Welcome back to Fluvoxamine Frontiers, Battling COVID-19, where we are exploring new dimensions of fluvoxamine's role in the pandemic. I am your host, Dr. Soma Rohatgi, joined by our guest, Saakshi Sharma. Today we are looking at an often overlooked angle, the environmental impact of using fluvoxamine to treat COVID-19. Can this drug help patients without hurting the planet? Think of fluvoxamine as a reusable water bottle designed to serve a purpose while minimizing waste. As a repurposed drug, it might have a lighter environmental footprint than newer treatments. But how green is it really? Let's dive in. Saakshi, let's start with production. How does fluvoxamine's production impact the environment compared to other COVID-19 drugs?
Dr. Soma, this is a critical perspective. Fluvoxamine as a generic SSRI has a well-established production process, which is a less resource-intensive than newer drugs like monoclonal antibodies. A 2023 environmental study in green chemistry found that fluvoxamine's synthesis uses fewer solvents and generates less chemical waste compared to remdesivir, which requires complex and energy-heavy processes. For example, a 2022 Indian manufacturing audit showed fluvoxamine production emits about 30% less carbon than Paxlovid's supply chain. However, it's not perfect. Its synthesis still involves organic solvents that can pollute if not managed properly. Its advantage lies in being an existing drug, avoiding the environmental cost of developing new compounds.
That's a promising start for sustainability. Now, what evidence suggests fluvoxamine is a sustainable option for widespread use in COVID-19 treatment?
Fluvoxamine sustainability shines in its scalability. A 2023 South African study on outpatient treatment noted that its low cost and simple oral administration reduced the need for hospital-based treatments, cutting energy used from ventilators or IV setups. Its longer shelf life, which is up to 3 years, as confirmed in a 2022 Brazilian pharmaceutical review, which means less waste from expired drugs compared to biologics like monoclonal antibodies, which require cold storage and also expire faster. Additionally, fluvoxamine's generic status allows production in multiple countries, reducing transport emissions as seen in local manufacturing efforts in India in 2023. These factors make it a greener choice for global pandemics.
So it appears that it's both practical as well as planet friendly. How can pharmaceutical practices improve fluvoxamine's environmental footprint further?
Dr. Soma, there's room for growth. Adopting green chemistry principles, like using water-based solvents instead of toxic ones, could reduce pollution, as trialed in a 2023 Chinese pilot for fluvoxamine synthesis. Recycling waste byproducts, as explored in a 2022 European study, could cut disposal impacts. Localizing production further, like expanding facilities in Africa, as proposed in a 2023 WHO report, would lower transport emissions. Finally, optimizing packaging, like using biodegradable materials, as tested in India in 2023, would definitely minimize the waste. These steps could make fluvoxamine's footprint even lighter, aligning health and environmental goals.
A greener path for healing. Let me wrap this up with a metaphor. Fluvoxamine is a green sprout in the fight against COVID-19, healing patients while striving to leave the earth unharmed. With sustainable practices, it can grow into a model for eco-friendly medicine. Thank you, Saakshi, for this fresh perspective. Listeners, keep exploring with us on Fluvoxamine Frontiers.